She-Hulk, episode 5. Do we dare to compare? Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting Geek Variants episode, She-Hulk episode 5 breakdown. Check out the lovely watermark at the lovely watermark in the bottom right corner. I'm having a moment. Will, take over. Give us your thoughts on She-Hulk episode 5.
She-Hulk episode 5. We are at the halfway point. All right, this is supposed to be a 9-episode set. So again, we're kind of getting into about her discovering herself and who she is. I'm kind of, all right, this is going good for what it is. I'm excited to get to the ass kicking stage, and I think that's about to come to fruition with a little bit of of the clip we got at the end. So this episode, it's all about She-Hulk trying to recapture her name from Titania, who decided to profit off of that. And again, with this timeline, she profited very freaking quickly off of all of that stuff. The hilarious court battle ensues, and we get down to the nitty gritty that she is She-Hulk, and she's been using She-Hulk for quite some time, and it works in a funny little way. So I'm all about it and all about established stuff, but now we get her origin in terms of she has her name. Looks like she now has some clothing that'll go good with her name, and I think we're about to hit that final stride where we start seeing damage being done. So I'm happy with this episode just as far as the exposition go, but again, I'm ready to get to the other stuff. But again, how we talked about the 6-episode format with the other shows, this one is actually done right. We're 5 episodes in, we're able to explore a lot more about the character and become more intimate with the character, know how they act, how they respond, what they're willing to do to get stuff done. And then on the latter half, we're going to get the more of the action sequence. We've already got some, but we're going to get some more. So Marvel's doing a good job as far as stretching out the time limit for how long to do the episodes. So I'm happy.
While you put down the steak and mashed potatoes for our dinner dish, I'm going to lay out the dessert for this episode. Is it just me, or does Titanium look like a Wish version of the Kardashians? Like, what is that? Who decided what this was? Who she is? Like, is that an established character? I have questions, and none of them are good. None of them are appropriate, but it's all part of the shenanigans that we here at Geek Variants have always been supporting and always been about. Thank you guys for supporting us as much as you have been. Over 8,000, almost 9,000 views thus far, plus 108 subscribers. We thank you guys for checking us out and supporting us in all of the shenanigans. Sorry, Tony, I didn't do that justice that we possibly could get into. There's a lot of exposition for this episode. You're right. It was a slow burner, but I am really thoroughly enjoying getting to know She-Hulk. I don't know why most people are against this series. Leave your thoughts in the comments as to why you believe people are against it, other than people are against women, apparently, because you can't just dislike a show because there's a female lead. But that's a whole nother eggshell to walk on that I just don't have the time or the wherewithal to jump into. You guys start off in the comments. Let me know about this series, what you love, what you hate, what you kind of like. I mean, I'm sure Madison with 2 Y's and an I and Wong are probably the breakout characters right now of this series. Jennifer Walters, happy to get to know you, because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys at home. I have no idea who She-Hulk was or who She-Hulk is before this. I'm not even going to try and pretend. That's why I let the man, the myth, the Marvel, Will Parker, talk about the comics that he knows, loves, and adores. You have any big predictions for next week's episode?
Nothing really huge. I mean, first off, let me correct you. It's Madison with 2 N's and a Y, but not where you think. Okay.
Thank you.
You respect Madison. All right. Now, a lot of this stuff with Titania centered around Secret Wars, when she kind of showed up and got her powers, and we're kind of in that realm of Secret Wars, which you've already seen a couple of trailers and stuff from D23. If you watch those videos that we put out, then this is what's going down. I kind of see them coming back with her having that kind of one-on-one with Titania, and we'll possibly see the records again. If we don't see the records again, I'm gonna be a little upset. They need to come back stronger because they were kind of lackluster. And we definitely got a sneak peek at a new golden helmet that was there to be picked up at the end of the episode for She-Hulk. So we should be getting a new character cameo probably within the next episode or two, and we'll really get to see the rest of the show shine. So my prediction, of course, is Daredevil next episode, and he's going to be doing what he's doing. It may not be Daredevil, it may just be Matt Murdock, but we know that Daredevil is in play with a new golden red suit. So we'll
Because right now, I'd give this series probably one of the top 4 Marvel TV show treatment. I would say it's up there with everything that we've seen thus far. I really like the humor. I like the wall breaking. I love that they're not taking themselves too seriously, but they're still providing enough story and context for things to get going. And as you mentioned earlier, thank Christ we're done with that 6-episode formula trash. A lot of good shows got just train wrecked by that formula. Thank you, Disney, for listening to us, the viewer, and deciding, hey, we were wrong in bringing things back to where us, the viewers, and you, the viewer who subscribe to the channel, can enjoy the content that you have chosen to see. Any final thoughts on this episode, Will? Anything else you want to draw attention to before we say goodbye to the listeners at home?
Yeah, I mean, we're about to see her in the Avengers, and we're going to see, how she lives up to the hype of her being She-Hulk and where it's going to go. So, again, expect a fair amount of cameos and for her to possibly appear in the bigger movies at some point in time.
Well, She-Hulk, She-Sulk, she dates in bulk. See you on the next episode.